You think the Megalodon was the greatest predator of the oceans? Think again, because something even more terrifying existed, and almost nobody knows about it. It hunted adult whales. Its name, Leviathan Melville. Discovered between 2008 and 2009 in the Pisco Formation, Peru, this marine monster lived around 9 million years ago during the Middle Miocene. It was a colossal predatory sperm whale, up to 17.5 meters, 57 feet long, and weighing between 50 and 62 tons. Its skull alone reached 3 meters in length. But what was truly terrifying were its teeth, giant fangs up to 36.2 centimeters or 14.2 inches long and 12 centimeters wide at the base, the largest teeth ever recorded in any animal in Earth's history. Unlike the Megalodon, it had massive teeth in both the upper and lower jaws. While the Megalodon was a machine of devastating bites, the Leviathan was a specialist in precise, intelligent destruction. It attacked other adult whales, drove those massive teeth in like harpoons, and tore its prey apart with savage force. This wasn't just a whale. This was an apex predator that hunted other apex predators. Due to differences in strategy and anatomy, some studies suggest that the Leviathan could have the advantage in prolonged confrontations. It used advanced echolocation and cetacean-level intelligence that the Megalodon never possessed. Imagine a battle of titans in the Miocene oceans, 2 whales over 15 meters long clashing in open water. That's exactly what was happening. The Leviathan lived in the rich coastal waters of Peru, a true Leviathan hypercarnivore that ruled the top of the food chain. The greatest predator that ever lived, and almost nobody knows about it. Mind blown? Which one do you think would win, Megalodon or Leviathan? Comment right now with Megalodon or Leviathan. Like, save, share, follow the profile.
You think the great white shark is untouchable until something smarter starts hunting it. For decades, the great white ruled the ocean. Rows of serrated teeth, a bite force built to crush bone, a predator designed for killing. Nothing hunts it. Nothing challenges it. It is the top. But in the same waters, there's something else. The orca, not just stronger, but smarter. It doesn't rely on instinct alone. It plans, learns, adapts. And when an orca targets a great white, this isn't a chase. It's an execution. The orca approaches from below, then strikes. Not to kill instantly, but to control. With a single calculated move, it flips the shark upside down. The effect is immediate. Tonic immobility. The shark shuts down, no resistance, no escape, and then something even stranger happens. The orca doesn't eat the whole body. It goes for one thing, the liver, rich in fat, packed with energy, removed with precision, like it knows exactly where to cut. Massive sharks have been found drifting, bodies untouched, except for one missing organ. This isn't random. This is learned behavior, passed down, perfected over time. Because in the ocean, being the strongest doesn't make you untouchable. It just means something smarter is already watching you. When a whale dies, it doesn't sink right away. At first, it floats, a massive body, drifting silently in the open ocean. But inside, something is changing. Bacteria begin breaking it down. Gases build up. The body swells, tighter and tighter. Sometimes, it even explodes. Then one moment changes everything. The skin ruptures, the gas escapes, and the ocean finally pulls it down. The whale begins its fall, sinking thousands of meters into cold, total darkness. When it hits the sea floor, it doesn't disappear. It becomes a signal, and something is already coming. Sharks, hagfish, deep-sea scavengers, they tear through the flesh in a silent, violent feast. And when the meat is gone, the bones remain. Bacteria feed on them, creating chemicals that support life, entire ecosystems, living on death. For decades, one dead whale feeds thousands. So no, it doesn't just sink, it becomes a new world.
This strange-looking creature can freeze animals without even touching them. Most people look at it and think it's just a squid or an octopus, but this is the cuttlefish, and it hunts in a completely different way. You see, its skin has thousands of special cells that expand and contract instantly, and it uses these cells to create fast-moving wave patterns across its entire body. Those patterns overload the prey's vision, sending its brain into complete confusion. So by the time the prey recovers, it's already inside the cuttlefish's grip.
There is an animal that found the one place in the ocean nothing else can breathe. It has lived there, undisturbed, for 300 million years. This is the vampire squid, not a squid, not an octopus. The sole surviving member of its own separate biological order. It lives in the oxygen minimum zone between 600 and 900 meters deep, a layer so depleted that most marine animals cannot survive there for more than minutes. Its body reaches 30 centimeters, deep red to black, with a webbed cloak connecting all 8 arms. Its eyes are proportionally the largest of any animal on Earth relative to body size, larger than those of a blue whale. It doesn't hunt. It extends 2 filaments up to twice its body length and collects marine snow, the slow, continuous fall of decomposing particles, dead cells, and organic debris drifting down from above. Its blood binds oxygen at concentrations so low they would render most animals unconscious. In the one place nothing else can breathe, it functions normally. When threatened, it releases a cloud of bioluminescent mucus, a burst of blue light, and disappears beneath its own cloak. It has no predators down there. The environment that kills everything else is what protects it. It didn't evolve to become a better predator. It evolved to need nothing and found a place where nothing would ever follow for more hidden life from the depths. There is a crab that fights with live animals held in each fist, and when it loses one, it tears the other in half to grow 2 more. This is the boxer crab. It lives across shallow reef environments in the Indo-Pacific, where coral rubble and rock crevices compress dozens of predators into centimeters of shared space. Its body rarely exceeds 2 centimeters. Its front claws almost never touch the substrate because they are always holding something. A live sea anemone, 1 in each claw, at all times. When threatened, it waves them directly at the threat. Each anemone carries thousands of nematocysts, microscopic structures that fire on contact, injecting venom into any tissue that triggers them. The crab is immune. The predator isn't. It doesn't produce venom. It doesn't grow weapons. If it loses one anemone, it tears the remaining one in half. Both halves regenerate into complete anemones within days. This crab doesn't fight with its claws. It fights with something else's biology and keeps it alive to use again. Follow for more creatures built for extremes.